What is something you can do to get top dollar for your home? We're getting the answer to that question and so much more with heavy hitter and top producing real estate agent, Sarah Gallegos. Sarah, thanks so much for being on with us.
Thank you, Jen, for having me.
So you like my little lead-in question?
Absolutely. It's a fantastic question.
I mean, we all want top dollar for our home, right? And you talk about some really basic things that we can do to achieve that goal.
Absolutely. So a couple of things, and I always tell my sellers when we're getting ready to list a property, staging and professional photography are two very, very big items that can really help sell a house. And a little bit more in depth with that, when you stage a home, typically a typical buyer is going to decide whether they like the property within 60 seconds of seeing the house. And so that goes from going into the curb appeal is huge, and then once you walk into the house, creating that warm and fuzzy feeling. And so a good stager will come in, if you have furniture in the house already, they'll repurpose that furniture into different areas, add some plants, pictures, pillows, things to make things pop, make the house pop. And so that's hugely helpful. And a staged home will actually get between 2 and 4% more for the property than an unstaged home or a vacant home. The other thing is the professional photography. When you have professional photography done, it's more than just somebody taking pictures with their iPhones. The professional photography is really going to showcase the home in its best condition. And it's very important because 90% of your buyers are finding their homes online. And so when you don't have that professional photography in there, the home buyers out there are just skipping right over the properties that don't have those really flashy, catch your eye photos.
And I can imagine that staging would only make those photographs look that much better.
Exactly. So you do the staging and then the professional photography, and it really gets people in the door. And that's what you want to sell that home.
Yeah, everybody wants to walk into that model home. And even if it's an older home, it's not a new construction, when it's staged, it has that feel.
Absolutely, and that's always our goal, and that's always the goal, is to create that warm and fuzzy, inviting feeling, really making you feel at home, making you feel like it's going to be your home. And part of that also, on another note, is actually part of the staging process is taking down all of those personal pictures. A lot of times I know it's a little bit offensive to the homeowner to take down some of those personal pictures, but psychologically, somebody can't picture themselves in that home if they see somebody else living in that home.
So take out the personal artifacts and make it something that everyone can enjoy as much as possible. Do you stick with the kind of neutral color palette? Do you try and repurpose the homeowner's furniture and accessories already?
Absolutely. So we use what we can, and then we bring in things like bright pillows, bright pictures, canvases. Plants make a big difference. Anything that will catch your eye, but also makes it appealing to the masses.
I love it. Well, you are an expert in so many areas of the Denver market, but I know that one area in particular you specialize in is the Arvada market. Tell me a little bit about real estate right now. Is it still as hot as it was in the summer?
It is actually, and it's picking back up again. It was a little bit of a lull between that July, August timeframe, and coming back into September, we've definitely seen an increase in the activity, homes going under contract. Right now in the Arvada market, we have about a little under 300 homes that are active on the market.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, I know that you have a home that you wanted to talk to us about today. Is this a great example of some of the properties available in that market?
Absolutely. So this is a fantastic 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. Backs up to this gorgeous walking trail that's just steps away from the park. It's got it's got incredible outdoor living space. It's got an upper deck and then this lower patio that's just amazing. The whole house has been wonderfully updated. Fantastic deal. It's priced at $600,000.
Well, Sarah Gallegos, I know that you were nominated as one of the most influential real estate agents in the Denver market. I can certainly see why, and I hope that if anyone is looking to buy or sell a house, that they will check you out online. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Jen.
And if you have any other questions, check us out online, AmericanDreamNetwork.tv, and we'll be right back.
Craig Sewing here, the executive show producer of The American Dream. Thank you so much for tuning into our show. It is the only show that goes against the grain of all that negative stuff you see in the media. Better yet, we don't believe in advertisers. Why? We're not going to sell out the content of our show just for someone paying us. Instead, we have designed our program to give you inspiring advice for your American dream with local top professionals that we've met personally. If you want an introduction to any of them, make sure you visit us at AmericanDreamNetwork.tv. Thank you so much. Cheers to your American dream.